welcome back to my YouTube channel Pakistani Girl in USA. If you are thinking about starting an online business or taking your small shop to the next level, this video will help you understand the differences. So in today's video, we are talking about a really important topic, Shopify versus Etsy. That is, where should you sell your product in 2026? The advantages and disadvantages, and which platform might be the best fit for you in the coming years. So, guys, make sure watch till the end because I will also share my personal recommendations and a smart strategy that many successful sailors are already using. And if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss my future videos. Now we will compare Shopify versus Etsy in 2026. Where should you sell in 2026? Choosing between Shopify and Etsy is more than just a platform decision. So that is it is about deciding how you want to build your brand. Etsy is a global marketplace where millions of buyers come looking for handmade, vintage, and unique products. It gives you instant exposure but also means you are competing side by side with thousands. So, on the other hand, all under Etsy's rules and fees. Shopify, on the other hand, gives you the power to create your online store with full control over branding design, and customer experience. So, the main challenge is that traffic does not come automatically. You need to dive it through a social media, SEO, and marketing. The big question in 2026 is whether you want to plug into Etsy's ready made audience or invest in long term growth with Shopify. So, Etsy or Shopify, best platform to start your business in 2026. For beginners in 2026, Etsy often look like easier path with just a small listing fee. You can start selling your product and benefit from Etsy's built-in customer base. It is very especially if your products are handmade, custom or craft related. Things that Etsy buyers are already searching for Shopify. However, might be the better performance if your vision goes beyond a side hustle. With Shopify, you can create a professional store under your own brand name, build customer loyalty, and integrate with other sales channels like TikTok Shop, Instagram, and Amazon. So the decision depends on your goal. It is a great for testing ideas and starting small, while Shopify is ideal if you are serious about scaling a real business. Selling online in 2026, Shopify versus Etsy. Selling online in 2026 come down to understanding the trade-off between marketplace convenience and independent ownership. Etsy works like a digital bazaar. It handles search, discovery, and trust. Built in return, you pay higher transaction fees, face increasing competition, and have less control over how your brand is presented. So Shopify flips that model. It put you in charge of everything from the storefront design to customer data and marketing strategies. But with that freedom comes a responsibility. You need to invest in ads, influencer marketing, or SEO to bring buyers to your shop. The bestseller in 2026 will likely adopt a hybrid approach, starting on Etsy to capture existing demand while building a Shopify store as a long term home base. Shopify versus Etsy, which one is better for your business future? The future of your business in 2026 depend on how you balance short-term sales with long-term growth. It is excellent to quick entry and tapping into a Nike audience, but it limits your ability to build a standalone brand. Fees are rising, competition is increasing, and you don't truly own your customer relationship. Etsy does. Shopify requires more upfront efforts, but it gives you independence, brand recognition, and scalability. With Shopify, you can collect customer emails, retarget buyers, and expand your product lines without being tied to a marketplace policies. For sellers who dream of building a sustainable business that grows year after year, Shopify is usually the stronger long term choice. However, many entrepreneurs find the smartest strategy is not either or but both, using Etsy for discovery and Shopify for brand building. Etsy or Shopify, the 2026 Sailor's Guide. If you are a new sailor in 2026, you are probably wondering whether Etsy or Shopify is the better place to start. The truth is, it depends on your goal. Etsy is a marketplace built for handmade, vintage, and creative goods. It is perfect if you want to get started quickly with little investment and take advantage of Etsy's million of active buyers. But it also comes with downside, high transaction fees, strict policies, and heavy competition from other shops offering similar product. Shopify, on the other hand, is a platform that allows you to build your own store, fully customized and branded in your own. It gives you freedom, scalability, and direct control over your customer data, but it requires effort, bring traffic and sales. Shopify versus Etsy pros and cons and prediction for 2026. Let's break it down. Etsy pros: built in traffic, trust from buyers, easy to start, and low upfront cost. Etsy cons: listing fees, transaction fees, rising advertising cost, and heavy competition from other sellers. Shopify pros: complete control over branding, customer data, and scalability plus integration with other platforms. Shopify cons: monthly subscription, responsibility for driving traffic, and extra cost for apps or marketing. Predictions for 2026: Etsy will likely increase fees further and become more saturated, making it harder for new sellers to stand out. Shopify will continue expanding tools for small businesses, making it easier to manage marketing, fulfillment, then transitioning those customers to their Shopify store for repeat purchases and long term growth. Now it's a time of concise the topic in final thoughts. By 2026, deciding between Shopify and Etsy really comes down to the vision you have to your business. Etsy is still one of the best platforms for new or small creators because it gives instant access into a massive marketplace of buyers who are already searching for handmade, vintage, and Nike product. It's simple to set up, bring quickly exposure, and work well. If you want to test product without heavy upfront cost, however, it's a competitive environment, transaction fees, and limited branding options can hold you back if your long term goal is to scale Shopify. On the other hand, it gives you full control over your online store branding and customer data, making it better suited for entrepreneurs who want to build recognizable brand and expand beyond a marketplace. It requires more efforts in marketing and setup, but the payoff is long-term growth and independence. So, in conclusion, Etsy is ideal for those looking to start small and tap into an existing audience, while Shopify is the other smarter choice for sellers in 2026 who are ready to invest in their own brand and build a sustainable business. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pakistani Girl in USA for more tips for online business. Goodbye.